Hey guys, your boy Shaw Bellamy back with a brand new video here on my channel. And this will be my very first video game review that I'm doing on this channel. You can also find this video on my SB Gamer channel. The link and all that will be down in the description and also available on my TikTok channel for people that's on my TikTok channel to click. But yeah, as you see by the title, I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. This game's been out for a while now. I know people have their review already of it, but I just want to give you guys my quick thoughts. Let's get right to it. The first positive I gotta say for this game, you guys, is definitely the disturbing, eerie, horror classic feeling, especially when you play as a victim for the very first time in the game. I already have gameplay that on my SB Gamer channel where anxiety was up. Like I didn't see any gameplay, and you're being pursued by Leatherface and his family, and you're in this basement, and then you're trying to get out, and even when you get out, you're trying to do all these things just to get officially out of the entire spot. So I love the way it's set up, the surroundings. Again, it definitely gives you that horror classic feeling when you play the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. Moving over right to the negatives, you guys, and my first negative thing I gotta say about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game is it is definitely unbalanced, especially when you're playing or starting out playing as a victim. When you first start playing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game and you haven't leveled up your character or anything like that, that you're playing with or have been playing with, you really feel outmatched against the family. I get that, again, you're supposed to feel helpless. You're a victim and everything like that in this game going up against other players who are playing as Leatherface and the family that's trying to get you. It just feels like it's the family's overpowered and you just you're just too helpless. Like there's nothing you can do, especially when you look at the fact, and I think this is one of the dumbest things about the game, is that the freaking grandpa in this game, this freaking old man that sits in this wheelchair somewhere around the map, if the family keeps feeding him blood, he levels up to the point where if he gets to max level and you're still in the area and you haven't escaped yet, it's over. It just feels like at times the game becomes so dull and boring because as a victim, when you're trying your best to get around certain areas you don't know or try to get things started, you maybe open up a toolbox or not open the toolbox, but put the generator power on, whatever, just to get out of the location, get out off the map. It takes so long. It gets so boring, dude. It just seems like the family has you cornered no matter what. There's and especially if you're going up against experienced players who are playing as a family, they know the entire map. They know how you can escape. They know every exit everywhere. They can literally camp. You can get spawn trapped in a way. Not spawn trapped, but you can get basically camped by the family. If the family's sitting in certain spots, you have really nowhere to go. It becomes such a long, dull experience. And that's one thing I do not like about this game. I think it's definitely unbalanced to the point where it's literally favoring the family no matter what you do. Another negative I have for this game, you guys, and I guess you can't really call it a negative, it's just wishful thinking. I wish they had in these type of games, these survival horror, cat and mouse games like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, is I wish when you first start the game up, there's an option right away when you're going online. They say, do you want to play with people that use communication, that use their headsets and stuff like that? Because communication is a very big part in these games, man. Like it is so frustrating when you're put in the lobby with players that don't use their headsets or anything like that, and really just kind of really ruins the experience of the game, in my opinion. That can go for being a victim or a family member. Let's say you're playing as a victim, you want to be able to communicate with your teammates, the other victims that are trying to escape. Like, hey, yo, where's the family at? Like, was someone chasing you? What's going on? Have you worked on this project yet so we can get out of this situation, probably get out this exit? If you're playing, and also as a family member, if you're playing as a family, you want to know what your other family member players are doing. Hey, yo, have you shut down that generator or that whatever that the victims have been working on to try to escape? You don't want to have to do everything yourself just to stop players from getting away, stop players from escaping because your teammates who are also family members with you are not communicating and doing what they're supposed to do. They're just trying to go for kills or stuff like that and not really coming up with a strategy. Communication is such a big thing in these games. I just wish there was a way you could be matched up. There should be some type of matchmaking system where you absolutely put in with players that want to, play the game right, not just try to speed run through it as a victim or as a family member. So again, not really so a negative, just something I wish that was an option in the game. Overall, you guys, I'm going to give the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game a 5 out of 10. Again, as far as a positive, it definitely gives you that horror classic feeling of, you know, Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the movie, and all that stuff. It definitely gives you that feeling when you first start off playing the game. But as I said before with the negatives, you guys, it's definitely unbalanced. It can definitely get dull and boring at times, especially if you know playing the same map and dealing with sometimes overpowered things with the family and everything like that, and the communication. If you're not playing in a party with friends or people that want to communicate and play the game the right way, it can really ruin the experience. So yeah, I'm gonna give the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game a 5 out of 10. And that's it, you guys. I'm out. Peace.